Hello, welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily two-card reading for Sunday, June 23rd, 2023. 2024. Ooh, I can't believe I said that. But sometimes, maybe I just 23 because it's the 23rd came out of my mouth. It is definitely 2024. This week we are working with the Native Spirit Oracle card deck by Denise Lynn. We actually worked with a Denise Lynn deck last week, and for our summer solstice Letha reading. But anyway, this deck I worked with about 3 months ago, actually, at the spring equinox, and I really felt called to work with this deck during the week of the major quarter points of the year. The equinox is in the fall and the spring. The solstice is in the summer and the winter. And right now we're in the northern hemisphere where I'm at, basking in the glow of the long days and full, beautiful sunlight at the time of the summer solstice. So Denise has Cherokee heritage, but she wants to say that this deck does not tie to particular Native cultures. It just ties to various Native cultures around the world, not necessarily North American Native cultures, though there is a lot of both South and North American cultures in this, but there is also European, Asian, African, Australian, Aboriginal kind of information. This is very much tied to many Native cultures around the world. And she says that inside us dwells a vast store of ancestral wisdom and sacred wisdom, and that each card in this deck is a key to a different gateway. And with these, we can learn things about ourselves, about guiding ourselves towards the future, and what our path is. I mean, the world feels very uncomfortable, and we are in a time of major transition all over every country in the world. For many people, I think, are feeling this. You are not alone. And if you're finding these readings, like my readings in particular, or other readings like this, you're being called to a spiritual path, and you're being called to learn so you can help yourself through this situation and help others through these situations as well. So as always, I look at two cards for these daily readings. I look at the energy card, which is the force that's directed towards us from the universe or our environment. And then I look at the focus card, which is our intention, effort, or response that I put back into that energy that kind of helps us work with the energy that's coming at us. Because ultimately we're co-creating with spirit. Spirit gives us something and we give spirit something back, and that is how we co-create. So let's look at our energy card for the day. And then let's look at our focus card. I'm setting those down really wonky. Okay, here we go. So let's first of all look at our energy card for today. We have smudging ceremony, which is interesting. I don't believe I've pulled this card in any of my personal readings or in our readings 3 months ago. But this card is smudging ceremony. And you can see here there is smoke rising, usually done to clear energy or call in energy, or both. And I haven't noticed a shine on really any of these cards, for as shiny as they are during these readings, but we have a glimmer right down here in the corner. And so I really do believe that that is spirit highlighting this for us. So there is something for us very special to pay attention to here. Sorry, I just got to get to the right card or right page in the book. So the card meaning is: let go of the past. Purify, detox, release whatever doesn't serve or support you in your life. Cleanse your body and environment by doing space clearing and clutter clearing. Let go of the old, discarded, and unused things to make way for new energy and new beginnings. Eat lightly, drink lots of water, and consume food with strong life force. So smudging ceremony in this sense is about clearing. This is us releasing, clearing our energy, clearing our space. It could be as mundane as clearing off your kitchen countertops, or like, I really need to clean out my locker at work. I mean, not clean it out, but straighten it up, organize it. These things kind of weigh on us and they hold us back and hold us down. This card in general is telling us to clear, to release, to let go. And by doing so, we can make space for new energy coming to us, energy that we need, energy that's going to help us grow or develop. So let's look at this focus card and see how we're going to deal or how we're going to work with this smudging release energy. We have Spirit Keeper of the North. This card came up for us just a couple days ago. Really interesting. I was talking about it. It was during the Capricorn full moon, as a matter of fact. I think of Capricorn season astrologically in Western astrology is in the winter. It is from mid-December to mid-January. And where I'm from, that's usually the coldest, deepest part of winter. And that's what we have here. We have a very wintry scene with a full moon. Spirit Keeper of the North. Northern energy is tied to earth, quiet, darkness, going within yourself to rest and renew, in the same way that we can renew ourselves by smudging and clearing. So let me get to this book in the deck. Sorry, I think there we go. And I did read about this earlier, but I'm going to read about it again because this is a different day, a different reading, and it might have a slightly different message working with this card. So the card meaning for Spirit Keeper of the North is take time for contemplation, turn within, connect with your ancestors, incubate ideas, mend relationships, watch your dreams, meditate. The answers are inside you waiting to be heard. Stay warm, create dreams for your future, repair whatever is broken in your home and your life. Forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. And this says, in the medicine wheel, the north is the direction that symbolizes the darkest time of the night, the coldest part of winter, and the dark of the moon. It represents the elder time of life and even a time of endings. Pulling the Spirit Keeper card of the north indicates that it's time to take measure of your life. What's working for you and what's not working for you? What and whom do you need to release? It's also time to make repairs in your physical environment as well as to make repairs to your body. These cards are working very well together, very much in tandem. This card is telling us to release, and this card is really telling us to look within ourselves to understand the things that work for us, the things that don't work for us, and what we need to let go of, what we need to release. And this isn't just stuff. This isn't just physical stuff, but this can be emotional trauma, mental trauma, stresses that are holding us back, stress that makes us worried, stress that weighs us down. These are the things we need to look at and just let go because they don't help us move forward. This is also a time for forgiveness. Sometimes we need to forgive people just to let that energy go. So I'm not sure what this means for you. I'm not even sure what it means for me necessarily. I'm going to think about it and ponder it, but I think it's a really useful. Think, look at yourself, look at your environment, and trust your instincts and know what you need to release. I think that's what this message is for today. So really interesting energy this Sunday. We are just past the full moon in Capricorn phase. And so now we're kind of going back down. The moon is getting a little bit short, a little bit less bright in the sky as we move towards the new moon, you know, in a couple weeks. So this is a good time to really contemplate. While we are in this moon phase we're not in the full moon anymore. We are now in a time of release. That's a natural time for us to let go of things. So let the moon's phase and energy help you look at what you need to release and let it go. Physical things, emotional things, spiritual things, if need be. I hope you found this reading helpful or connected with it in some way. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear what you think about this card deck or these readings. I'm so grateful to the new subscribers that I've picked up, and I'm very grateful to you readers or watchers who have been loyally watching my readings now for many months. I'm past 6 months with this channel now. So thank you to you all. Have a beautiful and wonderful day. Thank you again. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me.